Right, everybody, welcome back. You know how AI is like the buzzword these days? Well, get this. We're diving into a huge GE play by a Chinese tech company called Honor. They're dropping a cool $10 billion on infusing their devices with AI. Not millions, but billions.
That's a whole lot of cash.
Right. It definitely caught our attention. So what's the big idea? Fill us in. Who is Honor?
Well, you might not see them at your local Best Buy just yet, like a Samsung or Apple, but they actually have a pretty long history. They started as like a sub-brand, part of Huawei.
Oh, yeah, I remember Huawei.
Right, but they recently like restructured and they're going solo now. So like a startup, but with a huge safety net and a pretty ambitious vision.
So we're talking about a company with experience, resources, and they're ready to shake things up. And we're going to unpack all of this in this deep dive, specifically what this massive investment means for not only Honor, but for, the whole tech landscape. So where do we even begin?
Well, a good place to start is with Honor CEO James Lai. He made a pretty interesting statement at the Mobile World Congress in Barcelona.
Ooh, la la Barcelona.
Yeah, basically saying Honor is done just being a smartphone company. They want to be much more.
Well, good for them. There's
Yeah.
only so much you can do with phones, right? What's this bigger vision then?
It's a whole interconnected ecosystem of AI-powered devices. Think PCs, tablets, wearables, all talking to each other seamlessly.
So not just individual devices, but a whole network of smart gadgets. I mean, we kind of have that now, but what makes this different?
It's all about the type of AI they're focusing on, not just your basic voice assistants or, predictive text. We're talking things like edge computing, processing data directly on the device itself. It's faster, way more private.
Okay, I'm listening.
So imagine like your smartwatch could analyze your health data like in real time and then alert you to problems before they even become serious.
Now, that is next level stuff.
Yeah.
I could definitely use a warning or two about my health.
Exactly. That's the potential here.
That's pretty incredible. And all of this is happening with a major AI boom in China. We briefly touched on DeepSeek. What are they doing that's like changing the game?
Yeah. DeepSeek is making a lot of noise with their large language models, but the key here is affordability. They're making this powerful tech available to smaller companies, even local governments. So it's not just for the big guys anymore.
So it's like AI for everyone.
Exactly. It's opening up a world of possibilities.
I like that. Okay, so AI is becoming more accessible, more companies are getting in on the action, but it's also super competitive. Where does Honor fit in all of this?
That's a great question. They've actually had some ups and downs in the Chinese market. Even with growth overall, they've slipped to fourth place in smartphone shipments. Huawei, their former parent company, they're back in the game. And you got competitors like Vivo showing crazy growth.
So a tough market. It sounds like a real battle royale.
Oh, yeah.
And Honor's right in the thick of it. So how do they plan to come out on top? What's their strategy?
Well, they might have a secret weapon. They're getting huge support from the Shenzhen local government. We're talking R&D funding, tax breaks, and even help with going global. China really wants to be a global tech leader, and they're putting their money where their mouth is.
It sounds like a pretty sweet deal.
It is. They've got the backing, the resources, and the ambition.
Okay, so government backing in a booming tech sector.
Uh,
But is all that enough to overcome the competition? That's the big question, right?
it is the billion-dollar question, actually. Will they become like the next big name in AI, or will they just kind of stay a regional player? It's not just about market share. We got to think about the bigger picture. Tech innovation, data privacy, even global influence.
Wow, so much to consider. This is way bigger than just who sells the most phones.
Exactly. It's about shaping the future of technology.
Okay, so to wrap this up, we've got Honor, this ambitious tech company. They want to create this interconnected world of AI devices, and they're going all in. But the competition is fierce, especially in China. They've got government support, but is it enough?
It's really a story that's still being written.
Right. So the question for all of you listening is, will Honor be the next big thing in AI, or will they get lost in the shuffle? It's definitely a company and a technology worth keeping an eye on. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time.